Y'all better know how deep it go. But you can't get paranoid because you live in enemy lines, brothers and sisters. Don't get paranoid because then you lose your reasoning. What did Marcus Garvey say? Some of us are going to die. You get up to do this work, you're going to die. But he said, that ain't the problem, that you might die. The problem is we ain't got nobody to replace you. Dr. King died in 1968. He had his faults. Dr. King wasn't perfect, but he was damn sure committed, at least in the final years. Who got up to take King's place after he died? Nobody. Look at us, y'all. What, we 45 years after King? You ain't get nobody significant yet. Who, Jesse? Al? Who you got? 45 years and you still ain't get a replacement for King. 50 years you ain't get a replacement for Malcolm. Damn near 100 years you ain't get a replacement for Garvey. 50 years you ain't get a replacement for Medgar Evers, who we always conveniently leave out of the discussion. He was the first one to do it. Marcus Garvey said, leaders must die, but you must have others to replace them. The problem with the black community is we don't groom our next generation of leaders. We go to church and pray for the Christ to send us one. And then the FBI sends you one. If you want leaders, you got to make them. That's why in my school, we're going to train them in leadership. They're going to master the tactics of COINTELPRO. You got to make leaders. You don't wish for them. You don't pray for them. That's why you don't get none, because you ain't manufacturing leaders. You got to have black men who are, black boys who are raised from childhood, knowing that they might got to pay the ultimate sacrifice for their people. Malcolm X. What did Hoover say in his directive to the FBI officers? We must prevent the rise of a black messiah who could unify and electrify. Unify, unity. White man is scared of black unity. And electrify, charisma.